If you're here, you're probably not looking for surface level business tips or generic interviews. You're looking for something deeper: strategy, leadership, personal growth, and a network that makes you better. Welcome to the Going Beyond the Deal podcast. I'm your host, Michael Fiser, Managing Director at DBD Investment Bank, trusted advisor to business owners, and someone who believes that real success isn't just about what you built, it's about who you became while building it. If you're here, you're probably not looking for surface level business tips or generic interviews. You're looking for something deeper: strategy, leadership, personal growth, and a network that makes you better. That's what this show is all about. So let me give you 3 promises right out of the gate. First, you'll leave every episode with clarity. Whether we're unpacking a complex deal or a powerful moment of personal evolution, you'll always walk away with an insight that moves you forward in business and in life. Second, you're going to hear the truth. Not the highlight reel, not the recycled TED Talk, but real, raw conversations with high-performing people who've built real businesses, battled through adversity, and found lessons along the way. And third, you'll get access to high-level minds, CEOs, founders, investors, operators, and the advisors who sit in the war rooms. These are the people that I talk to every day, and now you'll get to hear those conversations. Now, what will we talk about here? We'll talk about deal strategy, buy-sell dynamics, capital raises, and mergers and acquisitions. But we'll also talk about identity, health, energy, mindset, and the power of building relationships. We'll talk about what it takes to grow something meaningful and still like the person you see in the mirror at the end of the day. This isn't about shortcuts, social media clout, or empty hustle. It's about building something real with substance, service, and long-term impact. This show is rooted in the 5 themes that I live by: legacy over ego, real relationships over transactions, discipline as a foundation for freedom, holistic growth in every area of your life, and finally, the power of a give-first mentality. So who is this show really for? It's for the executive navigating an inflection point. It's for the business owner thinking about selling or scaling. It's for the entrepreneur who's made money but wants more meaning. It's for the professional looking to become the best version of themselves, someone hungry, capable, and ready to build something great, but not willing to sacrifice who they are in the process. And honestly, if you're just looking for shortcuts, this show probably isn't for you. We go deep here. We ask better questions. We care more about alignment than applause. Now let's talk about the name Going Beyond the Deal. For most of my career, I've sat across the table from founders and executives during the biggest moments of their lives, securing capital, selling a company, or buying a competitor. But what I've realized is that the deal itself is rarely the whole story. The real story is what happens around the deal and what led to it. The relationships, the identity shifts, the questions that keep you up at night, the clarity that finally hits you after the ink is dry. Going beyond the deal means we're going to talk about all of it. Now let me share why this podcast really matters to me personally. First, I've lived it. I've worked my way up, working all different kinds of jobs, from a struggling musician working as a plumber's helper and a janitor to a managing director of a bespoke investment bank. I've had to reinvent myself again and again, and I know how lonely, complex, and stressful chasing success can feel, especially when you're trying to build something meaningful. Second, because business is personal. The best deals I've done didn't start with data. They started with trust, with a real relationship, and that's what I want to build with you here. And third, I want to leave something behind. This show is for the next generation of leaders, for the next version of myself, for the leaders who are ready to stop surviving and start living with purpose. So if any of that speaks to you, I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to the show. Share it with someone you trust, or connect with me directly. We're just getting started, and I promise you, the best conversations are yet to come. Let's go beyond the deal.